What's up, party people? So my name is Austin, just to clarify. This is the first video of its kind. I promise, well, I won't promise, but I'm gonna try my best not to do anything super dumb or annoying. But what I'm gonna be talking about is free throws. Give me a few pointers about how to shoot better free throws. We all know, especially DeAndre Jordan, that the world needs some help with free throws. Isn't that right, DeAndre Jordan?
Damn!
Anyways, we're here at the gym. I'm going to show you, hopefully my camera doesn't fall, but I'm going to show you first, I'm going to explain to you the importance of free throws, and then also I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks of how to improve and how to develop your free throw shooting. So hold on tight, we'll get to it. So, why are free throws so important? It's an obvious question. Brings up 4 reasons that I've thought of. If you have anything that you'd like to add, just put it in the comment section below. But number 1, first reason why free throws are so important. They're free throws. Let's get that through our minds. Let's put that in the world. Let's somehow tell that to DeAndre Jordan.
Damn!
They're free throws. They're free points for your team in the game to help you win the game, obviously. Point number 2 is they build momentum. If you are in the game and you're knocking down your free throws, you're just feeding the fire, that is something that is going to really help your team to keep going, keep them on the run that they're going on. Point number 3 is it can deflate runs that the opposing team may be on. Maybe they're hitting their shots that you're not, and you're just struggling to get a bucket. So you're at the free throw line and you knock them down. That's going to help build the morale of your team and also kind of negate any runs that the opposing team is going on. When you're missing your free throws, that can just be super deflating, obviously the opposite for your team, and can kill any sort of run that you have going. Point number 4, they're free shots, like it's similar to the first one. They're free shots, but in a different way. They are repetitions. So if you're a role player, if you're in high school, if you're in middle school, whatever level that you're at, in the game you're not going to get a whole lot of repetitions, and so any kind of shot that you have, any sort of repetition is going to be helpful to you. And so if you're at the free throw stripe, take the time to work on your form, work on your balance, get your head I almost said get your head in the game. Okay, plug High School Musical. Get your head in the game. It's going to help you get up to speed and also get a feel for the game, calm yourself down, and get a breather. And that's why free throws are so important. A few examples that I thought of that I did my homework on. The first being 2017 Men's NCAA Basketball Championship. That was a few months ago. It was UNC Tar Heels versus the Gonzaga Bulldogs. The final score was 71-65. UNC took it. Gonzaga ended up losing by 6 points. They ended up shooting like 17 of 26 from the free throw line. And so they missed 9 free throws. It's the biggest game of your life, possibly, for most of them. And you missed 9 free throws, 17 of 26. You ended up losing the game by 6. So if you made 6 of those, you would have tied the game. Made 7, you would have won. And not only that, like I said, free throws can build the momentum, they can deflate the momentum, and so there's a lot more to it that can be said. The second example that I was thinking of, that being Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Warriors and the Spurs. And obviously, Coach Popovich, probably the best coach in the game, he has his team fine-tuned.
You ever hear of manslaughter?
So from the free throw line in that game, they ended up shooting 24 of 28 from the free throw line. It's somewhere around like 85%. But they ended up losing the game by 2 points. The final score was 113-111. The Warriors, obviously there was a lot of controversy about the 25-point lead and then blowing it, and Kawhi Leonard getting hurt and all that such, but if we just kind of focus on, for the moment, if we focus on the free throws, if they would have knocked down 2 more free throws, tie game. If they were knocked down 3, they win by 1 point. Being realistic about the situation, it's not only that, okay, if they made the free throws, they would have won the game, but if they're knocking down the free throws, if they're knocking down more of the free throws, there's more fire to the fire that's already there, more momentum, more deflating to the opposite team. To understand that free throws are important. They can cost you games, they can cost you salary. There's a lot of things that come down to free throws. There's a lot of championships won on free throws. Now we're going to move on, thankfully, to the actual practice of it. We're going to work on some simple tricks, like the form, and I'm just going to give you a few pointers of how to improve your free throw shooting. So let's get into that part. Got to make this quick. Running out of battery life. But okay, so we're going to be working on the meat of this video, the nitty gritty, the actual stuff that matters, the practice, whatever. So we're going to work on 3 things: the form, just like shot mechanics of shooting free throws. We talk about practice, and we talk about confidence. First things first. I'm a realist. So you get into B.E.E.F. B.E.E.F is balance, eyes, elbow, fall. So I think that's right. I didn't invent it, but you just get your balance, eyes up to the basket, elbow at 90 degrees always, and then the fall through. Put your hand in the cookie jar. That's the simplest form of any sort of shot mechanic. More specific to the situation with free throws, a lot of people do it differently. You'll come up to the free throw line, you'll see, first of all, this little dot that's made by a male. Any sort of basketball court that has a perimeter or this half moon thing, it has this little hole. What I want to suggest today is that you just put your foot on it. And the reason why I say that is because, and you can try this at home, you try this at the gym. Just imagine yourself as like a catapult. That's kind of weird to think about, but imagine your body as this catapult, as yourself as this machine, this free throw machine, and you're gonna knock this down. It's something that helps me out, and so I line up, I get the B.E.E.F going, and I think of myself as this catapult, like I'm loading up, like tick, 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 and then when they release it, it's just a little fire. Another thing I wanted to talk about was just the routine that you have. I know a lot of people have a different routine, and that's cool and all. Something that I challenge you to try out is just keeping it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. The K.I.S.S principle is something that can be related to basketball and to life in general. Just get the ball in the hoop. That's the point of the video. So I'll show you what I do. Maybe that'll help you. But what I do is I come up, put my foot on the dot, get lined up with the basketball hoop. It's right there. The next thing I do is I take one dribble. I take one dribble, no two dribble, no three dribble, no around the back, over the head, whatever. I just take one dribble, get my breath together, spin the ball. Well, that makes it sound more complicated. Let me just do it for you. So I get my foot here, I take one dribble, I get my balance, spin the ball to myself, and I let it fly. I made that even though I hit the rim. Think of myself as this catapult. Do the same thing every time. It sound like I made that one, but I did. Now to get into more of like the practice, yes, we're talking about practice. My challenge and something that has helped me improve my free throws is you come into the gym, whether it's at the beginning of your workout, in the middle, or at the end, you habitualize shooting free throws and making them in a row. I've done it before where I've come to the gym and I don't leave the gym until I've shot 100 free throws and I made like 97%, 92 out of 100, 93 out of 100. But that didn't help me improve my free throw. The thing that did help me improve my free throw shooting is coming in and putting the pressure on myself to make them in a row. I promise you that can help you out. If you come in the gym and in between your workouts, if you're tired, superset it, catch your breath, make it a game-like situation where you're coming up to the free throw line tired like you would be in a game, and you make 2 in a row. Don't leave the free throw stripe until you make 2 in a row, and then go back to the workout, whatever it may be. Or at the end, say your ticket out the door is you got to make 10 in a row. Some days you'll make 10 in a row the first time. Sometimes it'll be 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. Some days it'll be a half an hour later before you walk out the gym. But that's okay. Those are the days that you need to be in the gym and working on free throws. Tip number 3 is confidence. And confidence is obviously going to come through repetition and preparation. but you got to have this personal belief. That's why I made this channel and called it Mind Body, because your body isn't just your body. A lot of what life throws at you is 90% mental, 10% physical, or somewhere around there. You got to get it through your mind that you are a good basketball player. You are a good free throw shooter. And once you believe that and you understand that, your free throws are going to increase. Obviously, you got to do the work. You got to get in the gym. You got to be better. But as soon as you have that self-confidence, I know it's easier said than done, but you got to believe it. That conviction is going to come through your repetitions. When you do this in your practice each and every day, you make 2 in a row, make 10 in a row before you leave the gym. I know it'll help you save time and also make it more critical. Envision the guys at the line, envision the crowd, envision your girlfriend. Just get it through your mind that these things are important. They can cause you games, they can win you championships. It's the simple things. Layups and free throws. They make songs about it. Space Jam, if you've ever seen it. Those are the teams that win championships. Those that can make free throws, they can rebound, that can hit layups, that don't make mistakes, that take care of the ball. Those that can do the fundamentals the best usually are the best. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. I challenge you to work on this each and every day. Just get your free throws in. That's all I have. Look.